You're welcome on Political Arena on Women Radio, WFM 91.7. Political Arena on Women Radio 91.7, Wednesdays and Fridays at 11:30. On Political Arena, we discuss politicking in Nigeria. And we know what it is already. Just here we have February, March. We know what the elections are going to be like. We know what it is like for us as Nigerians. And on Political Arena, we're spotlighting female candidates. We're intentional about increasing women's participation and interest in politics. My name is Esther Alaribe, and you're welcome on Political Arena. To join the conversation today, 07000 917 917 is the number for you to call in to ask any question you want to ask from the female candidates we're going to be featuring today. Or you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. You can listen live via the website www.wfm917.com. You can download the mobile app to listen live, WFM 917. Today on Political Arena, we're discussing roadmap to 2023, increasing women's representation in Parliament. Roadmap to 2023, increasing women's representation in Parliament. I mean, over the years, we've seen women come out to vie for political positions. We know the number of women that get to contest for those positions. Well, how many of them do we get to see at state houses? Because today, the female candidates that we're having to speak to today, we're speaking to Morenikeji Adetutu, Labour Party candidate, Obafemi Owode Constituency, Ogun State House of Assembly. How many women do we get to see in the House of Parliament at the legislative level? How many women do we get to see? This is where decisions are being made concerning the people. How many women? Again, we need to reiterate the fact that having almost half of the population out of decision-making processes is not healthy for any nation that is willing to grow economically and every other area. It is not healthy. And yes, we're having to speak to Morenikeji today on her aspirations, what the people of Obafemi Owode constituency should look out for, and why they should vote for Morenikeji. Yes, we have Morenikeji joining us live in the studio this morning. Yes, good morning, Morenikeji. How are you doing today?
Good morning. Good morning, people of Obafemi Owode. God bless you. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
All right.
Esther. Thank you, Esther.
Yes, you're welcome. Congratulations on emerging as Labour Party candidate Obafemi Owode constituency, Ogun State House of Assembly. So what prompted you to want to run for this office? What did you see?
Okay. First of all, I want to say shout out to all my people out there, all the women that are in the race, struggling for a better life, a better nation. I want to say I'm with you. God is with you. Keep pushing. And I want to answer the question by saying that, first of all, from my childhood, from my girlhood, I've always been in the forefront. Somehow, leadership has always been entrusted into my hands, and I've always been interested in people. I love people. I'm a people person. I love to solve problems. I love to be part of people's lives. I just love to, be engaged in whatever that concerns people. That's one of the things that prompted me to come out. Then the state of our nation, I look at the way things are going. I look at the fact that women are in their need in the political space, in leadership space in this country. And I looked at the few women that has been engaged, that has been at the leadership forefront. I look at how they are fed well, and I felt that, look, we need more women participation in this thing. We can't afford to leave it and stay by the side. We can't afford to leave it for our men and then see the way things are coming out. No. It's a no. That's one of the things that prompted me to come out.
All right. So how has it been for you so far? Picking up the tickets, winning, being the candidate. trying to campaign, speak to the electorate? How have you been going around Obafemi Owode to speak to the people?
Wow. It's been tough.
Tough.
It's been challenging, but we brace up to the challenge.
I like that.
Like, you know, every woman, there's something in a woman that is strong. It's a never die spirit, never say never. The ability of a woman to push and give birth, you know, to reproduce and give birth to whatever it is that she has carried for 9 months. That strength is there. So anytime we come across any challenges, you know, we surmount it. And being in the arena where it's being dominated by men, that's also, but I give kudos to as many of them that have men. They've kind of give some do respect women a lot, while some don't. So we don't blame them. When we encounter such people, you know, with wisdom of God, we're able to surmount such challenges. The electorate, because of what has been on for years in the political space in this nation, the electorate has been so impoverished. So we have the challenge of vote buying, vote selling, and for women, many women that wants to come out, one of the challenges they are having is finance.
Yes.
So how do you compete with all these people who have been in the political space for so long, and they've been able to amass some money, and some of them have godfathers who actually have this cash. So, but for us, few of us can boast of that. But one thing I know is that people are tired. My experience on the field, people are yearning for a change. Esther, there is poverty in the land.
Of course there is. We know.
If you go into the villages, oh my God, the things that I've seen during this campaign experience, they're going to be with me for life. I mean, you can practically touch poverty. So even in the face of that, we try to educate them. Doesn't matter what you're going through. Don't sell your vote for 10,000 for 4 years. Because if you do, this suffering you have now, it will be nothing compared to what you may be going through for the next 4 years. Because when they collect your votes, you can be sure that they're not going to come back to you until the next 4 years. And many of them they are reasoning because they look at the past experiences. So compared to what they have now, so many of them they kind of agree with us.
Okay, so you said some of the things that you've seen while going out to campaign and talk to the electorate. Some of these experiences are things that would live with you for a very long time. So what are those things that you've seen, and how do you intend to address these issues if you get voted in for to represent the Obafemi Owode constituency at the Ogun State House of Assembly?
Well, I've seen youths who are educated, doing POS, doing Okada, Okada that is not even their own, that somebody gives to them and they make a daily delivery just to keep body and soul together. I've seen youths revolting because of the kind of hardship that they are going through. I've seen farmers suffering to get their produce to where they will produce it and translate it to product that they can sell. I've seen the struggle. I've seen people that have no lights. In this Obafemi, this Lagos Expressway axis, Morenikeji down Morenikeji to be precise, they don't have lights.
Here.
Yeah, they don't have lights. It's appalling. I've seen people that are still drinking from the river. They don't have pipe-borne water in 21st century.
Within this Obafemi Owode
I am telling you, it's unbelievable. So for me, I thank God that I came out for a time like this. And just like we're telling them, please support Labour Party. Let's get into governance. All these things are what, because I realize that the masses, they are not really asking for too much from the government. What are they asking for? Access, good road. They're asking for pipe-borne water. they're asking for electrification, and they're just asking for, a good environment, security. Yeah, well, so that they will be able to do their daily business and live comfortably in their own corner without disturbing anybody. And I don't think it's too much to give to them. So we're going to be engaging all arms of governments, to make sure that these things are available. We're going to make laws, bills that directly affect or impact the lives of the people.
Okay, so talking about bills and policies that are going to be put in place, so what difference are you bringing on board? Because these issues that you've raised, these social issues that you've raised on how people are having to suffer within the Obafemi Owode constituency and the things that you've seen, what difference are you bringing on board? What are you telling people? Why should the people of Obafemi Owode vote you in to represent them at the House of Assembly?
Okay.
At the State House of Assembly, yes.
Okay. We all know there's an adage that says, train a man, you train a family. When you train a woman, you've trained a whole nation. Naturally, women are mother of nature. When it comes to leadership, they are more compassionate, they are more accountable, they are more God-fearing. So we're going to bring all this to the table. Okay. We're going to be giving people, especially at the grassroots level, in all the places we've been to campaign, and even in places that we've not been able to reach out to yet, that we're still planning to reach out before the election, we're going to give them basic things that are necessary to life. I don't want to see anybody in Obafemi Owode in 21st century not having pipe-borne water. It's not acceptable to me. I don't want to, as much as possible, electrification. I can't imagine people that are so close to development and yet so far away. Every day people have to find a way to charge their phone, power their generator, and unfortunately the fuel is not here. There's fuel challenge. Another great challenge. So that means if they are not able to buy fuel, they won't be able to charge their phone. As we are now, they can't connect. They can't, they are distant from civilization. Meanwhile, they are close to, it's an irony. So such things we try as much as possible to eradicate them. I've told them in many places I've been that, look, this time around, it's about the people. It's about you. Okay. Because leadership is about service. We are supposed to be there to serve you. Not what we have now. You are not supposed to serve us. We're supposed to serve you. So we're going to be coming to your level. We're going to be engaging you a lot this time around. So that this time around, the people can actually reap the dividends of democracy. We're not going to be paying lip service to leadership. No. That's the kind of new things that we're bringing to the table. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Paying lip service to the needs of the people. Let's talk about women representation in politics. As it is right now, we have women who are running for offices, but some of the things you've also mentioned, talking about financing, lack of funds, and not being able to pull through with it. How would you say that we've done in the area of encouraging women as a government, as a society, to get more women into government, into political spaces, into leadership positions, because of what you mentioned, lip service? How well would you say we've done?
First of all, I want to appreciate Women FM for what you're doing. Woo! You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
You guys are projecting women, and I so much appreciate that. And I want to shout out there, please support this kind of initiative. Let's do more of it for women. It's not just about lip service. We must encourage women. What are you doing about it? Please project women in your organization. Bring them on board. Let them talk to the people. Please. You have TV station, you have print media, you have radio, or you even have finance. Please do something, because I know a lot of women out there who are pushing, who wants to be here. I want to appreciate my husband. Let me use this opportunity to also appreciate him. He's been there. In fact, he's one of the people that keep pushing me, in every aspect, even the little finance he has. And few of my friends too, my church members, my community members, my campaign team, all pulling funds together to make sure that I've gone this far. So I want to say that it's not enough to talk about it, because if you look at the what United Nations says, it's 33%. But what we have now, we don't even have up to 10%, because there's the issue of stigmatization. People, maybe because of our culture, we believe that, who are you? Thank God, some tribes are coming out of it.
I think just as Nigerians generally, it's not streamlined to one tribe alone. Yes, it's just something that has to do with us as Nigerians and changing the narrative. Yes.
So I think we need to start dropping that.
Okay.
If we really want development, because God does not make mistake. God knows what He's doing. He didn't give a man a womb to carry nature, to carry life.
Yeah.
He gave it to a woman because He knows that a woman will nurture it better and bring it to life, no matter the challenges. So our men should start to live in the reality of that. Let them allow what God has created to thrive. Let them not kill it. Let them encourage as many women in their space as possible to come out. And let's have the 33% at least that they've talked about. We know that 33% is still a far cry, but at least let's start from there. And, as much as possible, I want to encourage every woman out there, please come out. If you see any woman that is, coming out for leadership, because we also have that, our women too, we need to support ourselves.
Okay.
We need to really, really support ourselves. And then please encourage them in whatever way you can, support them in whatever way you can. And finance, please. As many of our women who are there, don't say, you come to us, you didn't give us money, we won't support you. No, don't do that.
Okay.
Please support women. Men support women, women support women. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, Morenikeji.
Thank you, Esther.
Yes. So it is 12 minutes to 12 on Women Radio 91.7. In case you're just joining us, this is Political Arena on Women Radio 91.7, where we discuss politicking in Nigeria. And yes, it is Roadmap to 2023. We're spotlighting female candidates. And today we're discussing increasing women's representation in Parliament. My name is Esther Alaribe, and I'm speaking to Malizu Morenikeji Adetutu, Labour Party candidate, Obafemi Owode Constituency, Ogun State House of Assembly. The phone lines are open 07000 917 917 for you to be a part of the conversation, or you'd like to engage Morenikeji. Yes, she's here live in the studio. If there's anything that you want to ask her, especially people of the Obafemi Owode constituency, Arepo people, you know where you are in this regard. So yes, you would want to encourage, you want to speak to her or just find out details from her. Yes, you can call in to speak to her right now. So let's talk about your engagement with people, the media. How much have you done projecting yourself to the electorate? Yes, I know you mentioned going about your campaign team, talking to people, but how much more have you done?
We've done a lot. And I want to thank God for some media outfit like Standard Nation or National Standard. I think about 3 of them. I can't really remember.
Just trying to support you?
Yeah, trying to support me. I will still have many of them who have reached out to try to support us. We're in talks with some of them. Labour Party media crew, we're also in touch with them, trying to see how we can project further to the nation, especially particularly the people of Ogun State and Obafemi Owode.
Okay.
So we've done quite a lot.
Okay, so what are your plans for so we have a call coming in. Let's hear from you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
I am Bright by name.
You're Bright. All right. Good morning, Bright.
Thank you. I keep interest in what you've been telling us.
Hello, can you hear me clear?
I take interest in what you are telling us.
Okay.
But particularly the local government, we are talking about the local government, Obafemi local government. It's interesting at least to hear that somebody can talk about this area that do not have common roots. So look at the children, the parents are suffering. You understand me? Most particularly about that social area, Ibafo area, etc. And you know, as when it's about coming now, we are talking about the slum. You have a problem to come in, problem, nobody, there's no representation whatsoever. We used to wonder that a very populated, a thick populated area of this nature. This local government do not have somebody. I said, let me go and see what's happening there. And how you can make people to feel that there's government. And you look around, taking time to come and associate nothing like a pedestrian crossing. It's around the day. And things like those common things like that, just start with common things. So somebody come up like that now under a Labour Party to say, I heard this, first and foremost, to go around and see.
All right.
So when you talk now, you talk about the area you are sitting and the people listening to you, just as I remember today, and I took interest in that. Okay, if this comes up, let's do a better one.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Bright, for your comment. So you can tell from what Bright has said that Bright lives somewhere around the Obafemi Owode constituency. Maybe he mentioned some. Yes. Yeah. So maybe that's where he stays, and he can relate to some of the things that you've said. Well. Wrapping up the conversation this morning, just tell us in few seconds your plans for women, persons with disabilities, and the youth if you get elected to represent the people of Obafemi Owode constituency at the Ogun State House of Assembly.
Okay, as a woman, issues that concerns women, because I go through what they are going through, issues that concerns them are of priority to me. Okay. In this 21st century, we shouldn't be having mortality in Obafemi Owode, which happens. Okay. The whole of Obafemi Owode, especially this axis of father, we don't have state hospital, and I think that will be looked into by the grace of God when Labour Party comes on board.
So are you speaking for Labour Party or yourself?
I'm speaking for myself under Labour Party because I have that ticket. So we're going to be looking into that by the grace of God. If we have so many health centers, some health centers around, they can be upgraded. Okay. You know, at least one of them can be upgraded, or another one can be built. The youths, we have a Ministry of Youth, Sport and Empowerment. We will look into how better we can empower our youths so that they can live better in Obafemi Owode. Then we will look at farming. Obafemi Owode is blessed with vast land for farming. We saw a lot of them abandoned, some of them because of the challenges they have, maybe no money to fund their farming business. They've relocated from the rural. So we'll look into all this and ensure that we give them a better life.
Okay. So from what I hear, for the women, you understand their plight, you know what it feels like, you would engage them and make sure that their lives are better.
Exactly.
If you get to represent them.
Exactly.
Okay. For the youth, sounds like you are proposing some kind of partnership with the Ministry of Sport for youth, sport and development. Yes,
exactly.
To empower the youth. I hear. What about persons with disability?
Wow. I'd like to tell you that I belong to some organizations that deals with disabilities. So I'm passionate about them. Okay. There are some set of people that the society are not even looking at. There are people that are living with sickle cell diseases. Okay,
so that's another area.
That's another area I'm passionate about. Okay. Children living with autism. I will strive so much. I will make a bill that will be very strong against stigmatization for these people.
All right.
So we're going to really get them involved in governance, because the percentage of them in governance now is very low.
Very low.
And they are actually citizens of Obafemi Owode. We're going to look at this.
All right. Thank you so much, Morenikeji. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much, Esther. God bless you.
Yes, and there we have it. And that was Malizu Morenikeji Adetutu, Labour Party candidate, Obafemi Owode Constituency, Ogun State House of Assembly. Yes, so you've heard from her directly. You've heard of her plans, the policies she tends to bring on board if she's voted into office to represent the people of Obafemi Owode at the Ogun State House of Assembly. So yes, we urge you at this time that you go read up on your candidate, know who is set to represent you where, so you get to know their plans, get to find out what kind of plans they have in store for you, so you know who has your vote. So you've heard from Malizu Morenikeji Adetutu today, Labour Party candidate, Obafemi Owode Constituency, Ogun State House of Assembly. And my name is Esther Alaribe, and thanks to the executive producer, Tom Okewali Shonaya. Yes, it is Women Radio, WFM 91.7.
WFM 91.7.